Hello everyone. Today I want to give you my predictions for the return to Ravnica. I want to discuss with you some things that I believe will feature in the 3 sets. Result of those has announced that Return to Ravnica will be a 3 block set, but I believe that, and this is my first prediction, it will be not a 3 block set, but it will be a 2 block set and the set on its own. Therefore, the first set will be Guilds of Ravnica, and the second set will be Ravnica Allegiance. These two sets will be a 2 block set, and the third set is going to release in spring 2019, and that's why we don't have the name for this set, will be a set on its own based on Ravnica plane. Guilds and Allegiance will make up the 10 guilds, and the third one will be a big set, and this set will feature on Ravnica plane but will have a story on its own. That's what I believe will happen in this block. As I said, Wizard of the Coast does not want more 3 block sets, and therefore will have 2 sets, one big, the Guilds of Ravnica, and a smaller set that will be Allegiance, and then another big set that will be the third one. Return to Ravnica, this is my second prediction. I believe that the set will be a very good set, will be a very strong set. We have already seen a very strong set with Dominaria. We have seen that Wizard of the Coast have taken a different path from the past in their sets, and I don't have any doubt that the Return to Ravnica, despite certain bad comments that I'm seeing on the internet, will be a very strong set. There will be the 10 guilds, and also each guild will have a different mechanic, and therefore apart from the strong of the set, also it will be very interesting and fun to play with. Some other predictions. My second prediction is the reprint of Shocklands. Shocklands, they are the staple cards of Ravnica. They will be reprinted in the past 2 sets, and I don't think they will not be reprinted in this set. These cards will feature again in Ravnica. They are the strongest lands you can have for modern with fetch lands. They are high value, and this will make a very big value for the set. Another cards that will feature in Ravnica are split cards. Split cards, despite a lot of players didn't like them, they always featured in Ravnica sets, and therefore in the first or the second set, split cards will feature again. My next predictions will be regarding Planeswalkers. Which Planeswalkers will be printed in Return to Ravnica. I'm sure that the first one that comes in mind is Jace. Jace, that managed to escape Ixalan. I believe he's a very important character for Ravnica, and therefore he will be again on Ravnica, and probably there will be a Planeswalker cards of Jace. Another important Planeswalker native of Ravnica, Vraska. Vraska, again she escapes from Ixalan, and probably she will end up on Ravnica along with Jace. Another important Planeswalker that will feature in Ravnica is Ralzarek. We haven't seen Ralzarek from Return to Ravnica, and I think he will be back again in the block set. Another important character, another important Planeswalker that can feature in Ravnica is Tezzeret. Tezzeret, that we saw him in Kaladesh, and I believe he will be back on Ravnica, and along Tezzeret will be his master, Nicol Bolas. Nicol Bolas will end up in Ravnica. The story that began in Kaladesh and continues among Ket and Ixalan will finish on Ravnica. Something big is going to happen on Ravnica, and this is what will happen in the third set. The first two sets will be a build-up, and the third set will be a big battle between Nicol Bolas, the Gatewatch, and Ravnica. Now, another important planeswalker that probably will feature on Ravnica is Liliana. Liliana joined forces with Nicol Bolas, not on her will, but she's with Nicol Bolas, and I think that Liliana will feature on Ravnica as an ally of Nicol Bolas. Let's see how the story will end. I hope that Liliana will join again the good guys, but I'm sure that we'll have a very good and a very strong Liliana Planeswalker cards in this set. New Planeswalker that will feature on Ravnica. I'm sure there will be new Planeswalkers, and the first candidate is Nizzmizzet. Nizzmizzet, he's the big boss of the Izzet guild, and I believe he's the one candidate that can spark the Planeswalker spark. Therefore, I'm not surprised that we'll be seeing a Nizzmizzet as Planeswalker. Another candidate for a new Planeswalker is Emara Tandris. She's the Celestian, and I believe she can also spark the Planeswalker spark and will have a Planeswalker Emara Tandris. Now, my last prediction, and this is a very, very strong prediction. What will happen in the third set? In the third set, I believe we will have again, and will feature a little bit of suspense, the Phyrexians. The Phyrexians, I think they will be back, and this is why the third set of Ravnica have not spoiled the name of the set. The Phyrexians will be back. I believe there is a plan to invade Ravnica by the Phyrexians, and this is what the story will finish with. A big battle between Gatewatch, Phyrexians, Nicol Bolas for the plane of Ravnica. This is an important speculation and my prediction, because if Phyrexians will not make feature in Ravnica, why we had a Karn reprint in Dominaria. This is my predictions. Leave me a comment below. What do you think? Or what predictions do you have for the return to Ravnica?